Okay, y'all, so this is just a quick message, right? So, of course, we healing, we loving, and we rising. But, y'all, I know I have not been posting lately, okay? So, y'all just bear with me as I transition. But as this transition is happening, I don't know who else this is happening to, but there is energies, okay, where you're in this manifestation period, okay? Source is doing something. The universe is you're in sync, okay? I'm gonna say this: you're in sync with the universe, like you're connecting, like you're plugged in, okay? And there are people trying to unplug you, and you're also in this manifestation period. But you got to understand, many of you have already graduated, okay? I would say 2 days ago, some of you could have potentially graduated to a new height, graduated to a new level, opened up new doors in your mind, okay? Your conscious, subconscious, okay? And you guys have evolved to the next level. So if you've been having like headaches, right? Your third eye, like around your temple, right? Your third eye, if you that has been pulsating and you've been having headaches, this is because you're going through another ascension, okay? And I know a lot of people feel like they go through one ascension and stuff. Like, no, you go through multiple awakenings, you go through multiple ascensions. You go through these things, okay? There's levels. When people speak about levels, this is what they're talking about, levels. It's levels to this, okay? You just don't stop. Once you get to one level, you just don't stop. It's multiple levels, okay? So also what I wanted to speak about, sorry, I kind of got distracted, but I guess the phone call coming in is confirmation, right? So also I wanted to tell you guys that there are people that are smiling in your face, but behind closed doors, slandering, gossiping. And I know I've been speaking about this a lot, and I know a lot of y'all probably feel like I am being negative or whatever, but not all of this stuff in the spiritual realm or however y'all perceive me or whatever, it's not all peaches and cream, okay? Yes, there's positive aspects, but I'm also here to show you guys and to also let you guys know what is going on the other side, polarities, right? So that's where polarities and opposites come in at. And you have to understand, when you reach a new level, when people say new levels, new devils, that is so true. Okay. So, you know how, and I'm not going to touch too much about this, but you know how, maybe a couple of years ago, things wasn't so easy. People were able to pull things over your eyes, but things wasn't like so easy, right? So you could have been easy, like once you ascended, you could have been detecting things easily, okay? But when the more that you elevate, these so-called, what people would say demons, low vibrational energies, however people, just energies that are not of the good, okay, low vibrational energies, they try to get smarter with how they come. So now when we talk about people smiling in your face and then behind your back, backstabbing you or doing certain things, there's different shifts. As you shift, they shift. Okay, so be mindful of people trying to learn you. Be mindful of people trying to study you. Some people want to learn you and to study you to make you happy and all of that good stuff. And then some people want to learn you and study you so they can try to tear you down. Okay, so they can try to infiltrate. So they can try to infiltrate your safe. So they can try to knock you off balance. You get what I'm saying? And this is why I always talking about healing. Okay, we heal, we love, and we rise. Okay, we rise above all. So, and when I talk about healing, I talk about healing because when you have healed a lot of areas in your life, okay, and it isn't so important that you do this, because the quicker you will ascend, the less things that will get to you, the quicker you will understand things. And it's not about quickness and none of that, but it's I'm gonna say this: you want to heal yourself so that you don't continuously go through the same things over and over and over again. Because one of the reasons why a lot of us go through things over and over again is because we don't potentially see things. Sometimes we see things and then we disregard what we see, or sometimes we see things and then the mind plays tricks with us, that subconscious, like we didn't just see what we saw. So then you look for a second and a third confirmation. But a lot of us are getting to the point where you don't need that second or third confirmation. It is what it is. What you see is what it is. And sometimes, it is okay to give that second chance. But the higher we elevate, the more we elevate, the less chances we need to be giving people, because you're starting to see clear. Okay, so when you study yourself, and this is another thing, I always, if you guys have been keeping up with me, I always speak about learning yourself, getting to know yourself. And this is another thing that's very important, is because when you know yourself, you know what's your energy, you know what's not your energy. So that way, when something is off. Okay, when your energy is off, when something is off, when someone's sending energy, someone trying to infiltrate. Once again, we talk about infiltration. And this is why it's important to know yourself and heal yourself, okay? Speaking about those two, knowing yourself and healing yourself. Because once you heal yourself, these lower level energies and entities will not be able to infiltrate in certain areas. Okay, so and that's another thing that I want to talk about real quick is, and I think I talked about this already, is but it's happening, okay? And there's an energy where we are getting out of a certain energy, okay? But people would try to keep you stuck, and they would try to do that by trying to mimic things that has happened to you in your past, okay? That they could potentially know that has hurt you, that has torn you apart, that has been traumatizing towards you in some way, some way or form, okay? So you have this, and this is why I talk about people studying you. So be mindful who you share things with. But if you're going to share things with people, make sure you are healed from it, or make sure that it is someone that you trust, because you do have people, good cop and bad cop. You may have some people that may be in your life that play this good cop and play bad cop. So what I mean by that is, like, you may have certain people in your life, and one person could be, these two people could be working together, okay? Now this is just a scenario, but two people could be working together, but you want one play good cop and one play bad cop, meaning one is in your face, one is always lovey-dovey towards you, and the other one is, you could tell the other one is not so great. You get what I'm saying? And, just working together. One could come and try to get information, try to be your best friend or whatever it may have you. And then the other one is doing like dirty stuff, like backstabbing things, but they're both backstabbing, if that makes sense, right? So doing underhanded things. So just be mindful. Like, if you're going to share, if you, because me personally, I share my story because I am healed from a lot of things, okay? And I want to be able to be, a great impact on people, and give people the courage to heal, and let others know that you're not alone. I have too been through certain things, but it's not the end game. That's not your end game. You get what I'm saying? And so, you can heal yourself and rise above it, but it's understanding what this world truly is, understanding the polarities, understanding people, persons, individuals, okay? And so there is energy out here right now, whether they in your face, unknown people, and I've been getting a lot of things being revealed to me, y'all. And my dream state, epiphanies, speaking like I'm right now with me in this spiritual realm. It's a lot going on, but it's a lot being cleared out. Okay, there are people, and some of y'all could be seeing it, some of y'all could be feeling it, some of y'all could be knowing it. There is people out here that, and y'all hear the wind, yeah, that's what I'm saying, the wind is blowing hard right now. A lot of clearing out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of clearing out, a lot of transitions, a lot of moving forward, a lot of people the people that set traps for you, trying to keep you stuck, they will be stuck and they will be trapped as well. So this is I always say, some people don't believe in karma, but karma is so real. Okay, so y'all, you could take this how you want to take it, but when you see things, please, and I'm taking my own advice as well, if you can move forward and move on, do that. If you have to, it's all about alchemizing energies, okay? It's also all about alchemizing energies as well. You have to alchemize energy. If someone is coming in to try to harm you, hurt you, and you know that, alchemize that. Alchemize it. You have to understand their duty. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, a lot of the time I used to get so upset about who people personally are and why is a person like that and why. But we have to understand that some people are literally down here to play a certain role. But once you get an understanding and an overstanding of why they're here, then it's more so of an energy you have to accept. It's about acceptance. You have to accept who people truly are, but you move accordingly. You don't be stuck in stagnant because of other people, you know, and pray, y'all. Pray over yourself. Speak goodness over yourself. Burn out certain energies. Okay, whatever you feel like you may need to do. If y'all need to email me on how to do certain things, and I will try to help y'all out the best way possible. My email is down below. If you guys want a personal reading, y'all, and you want to find out what is actually going on around you, if you're feeling certain, this is another reason why I'm here. Okay, so, and I have something new in store for y'all. So just because I'm switching it up. So that's another reason why y'all have not seen me too, because y'all know when you don't see me, the queen is working behind the scenes. So understand that you got this. Okay, you got this. You can overcome anything. Okay, you can overcome anything, but you have to really truly see what's going on, understand it, and accept it. Acceptance is another key. You have to accept what you see. That is the only way you will be able to progress. That is the only way you will be able to move forward. This is the only way you won't be stagnant. This is the only way you won't go backwards. Because if we see certain things and then act like we don't see it, and sometimes it is hard, you know, because you have those energies that like to manipulate. And this is why I say a lot of people could agree to disagree to what I'm saying. But this is why I say ghosting people sometimes is good, because when you express to someone how you feel and they continue to do the same thing over and over, they understand you, they hear you. They're just choosing, if they know, especially if they know that it's hurting you, they're choosing to hurt you. They're purposely doing it. So that's why when we talk about healing is important. So when people you know, people would try to swindle and manipulate situations as to, oh, I didn't mean to do that, or, you know, just trying to find a new way to enter back in your energetic field. Okay, so understand, see it. And if you can't get out of a certain situation or whatever, however you view it right now, if it's your parents, if it's your siblings, if it's, you know, whatever, whoever, right? Your spouse, whoever. Email me, but do the best that you can. Okay. One, alchemize the energy. Be 10 steps ahead. Okay. Be 10 steps ahead. Never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Okay. So that's also another way to do this. Okay. Telepathy. Okay. Spirit is placing it on my heart about telepathy. And this is something that I just figured out today. And we learn something new every day. So telepathy. Okay. So when you can pray telepathically. Y'all know that, right? So the train is going. So that's my confirmation to continue to speak about what I'm speaking about. But telepathy, y'all, it is okay to go within. A lot of the times you don't have to speak certain things out, but to go within and pray in your head, okay? If you have questions or want to know certain things, it's okay to speak those in your head and just be quiet. Like, say less. Right now is a time about saying less, doing more in the inside, internal, internal work, okay, internal prayers, internal manifestations, and the reason why I say that is because, like I say, when you go to new heights, new levels, there's new energies, okay, so, and I say that to say this, and these are gems, y'all, take it how you take it, and, leave the rest, is because when you're speaking out loud, understand that there are other energies out here. Meaning, if you speak something out loud, now you have to understand there's the spiritual world as well as the physical. Because just because you don't see someone physically, there could be someone right in your vicinity that's there spiritually. If someone has sent a certain energy, what people would say a demon, an evil spirit, if someone has sent any of that, they're listening to you. But they could send things telepathically to you, but they can't live in your head in the sense of they don't know. Y'all hear the sirens? That's confirmation. They don't know. If you're in your head, they can't get in your head. Like, they can't read your thoughts. But your team can. Your spiritual team can, and your angels can, and God can. Okay? But these other opposing energies, they cannot. So right now is a time to speak less. Do everything internally in your head. Keep it to yourself. Right now is the time to, because, and this is what I want to say, is because when you're speaking out loud, those lower level energies, they hear you. So what do you think that they're going to do? If someone physically was standing right there and you was just telling them all your business and you was just telling them what you were doing in there, but they were against you, okay, in the spiritual and the physical, you keep it to yourself. If they knew and they were against you, what do you think they were going to do, right? They're going to try to find some way to block it. Okay, they're going to try to find some way to block you from whatever it is that you're trying to go after, whatever it is you're trying to clear out, whatever it is, you know how it go, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So they would try to find some way to block you. So that's the same thing in the spiritual realm. So right now is the best thing to just stay within, keep it to yourself. You don't have to speak out loud. And a lot of people feel like, oh, well, how am I going to pray? You can pray within. We were communicating telepathically before we was ever communicating physically out loud. So, telepathic is very important. Telepathy is very important at this time. Send your manifestations out. And Spirit was also telling me today that that's more powerful because you get to reach those in high positions. And they would start to open up new things to you. More will start opening up to you when you keep things to yourself. You get what I'm saying? And it's like a secret, and a lot of people probably say, well, you telling the secrets. And it's a lot that I can't share that Spirit has been telling me to just keep to myself too as well. So, but that is a gem too. I don't know who I'm speaking to. Okay, y'all share this video for other people who you may know that could be so-called. And y'all know me, I don't like to be put in a box where people say spiritual or a witch, or I don't like that, because that's not who we truly are. You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. It's people like to put titles on things, and I'm just not with the titles. But yes, okay, so like I said, I just want to throw this message out there. There are opposing energies, so telepathy is very important right now. You can still reach source, telepathically. You can still reach your spirit guides telepathically. You can still reach your angels telepathically. Okay, so understand that, know that right now is the time of like inner work, okay, inner manifestation, if that makes sense, if you get what I'm talking about. Yeah. So yes. So I've just been noticing a lot, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have been noticing a lot that's been going on, especially if you're tapped in. Yeah, you have people trying to unplug you, okay? And I'm not talking about unplug in the sense of, plugging from what people would call the matrix, but you got people trying to pull you back in it, if that makes sense, right? Meaning they're trying to unplug you from source. They're trying to unplug you from the truth. They're trying to unplug you from, you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, just be aware, stay aware. And I just wanted to drop this message off to you guys. Like I said, if you do want a personal reading and stuff like that, to try to figure out what energies are really lingering around you guys, or what energies you may be feeling at the time, to gain some sort of clarity, maybe some things you may need to focus on right now if you're kind of foggy. Things like that. Like, I do readings like that, you guys. That's what personal readings are. You tell me what you want to know, and I let you know what's up, and so forth and so on. And then about the inner worlds, the 3 worlds reading, that's all about like the lower world inside of you. Okay, so if you don't know what's wrong with you, and you know something is wrong, but you don't quite know, that's what those readings are for. Okay, it's basically me breaking down your body. It's basically me breaking down your emotions for you. It's basically me breaking down a lot of, things that you may not, you're aware of, because a lot of things are feelings. And so a lot of feelings that we have, we cannot put into words. So it's like you feel something, but you don't quite know what it truly is, right? And you're breaking free of certain things, but you don't know how to, or what it truly is and stuff. And so I break all of that down for you. That's what the 3 worlds are about down below in the description, okay? And then of course you have the love reading and stuff like that. But yes, so I just wanted to leave that, there with you guys. We are healing, y'all. We are healing, we are rising, and we are continuing to love. Love is the highest vibration out here, okay? And this is one of the reasons too right now they're pushing polygamy and stuff like that, y'all, because it breaks the structure of true love, real love, authentic love, the true vibration of love. It breaks it. And that's why they're pushing, y'all. A lot of this stuff in the world is they're trying to break it, because they understand love is the highest vibration. And so, yes, this is one of the reasons why they're pushing this polygamy thing, because it's not, and it's not my job to speak on really polygamy or nothing, but they're trying to break the structure of true love, real love, the monogamous energy. And I'm gonna speak about monogamy. That is the deep one of, and then a lot of people may not realize this, but this is one of the most deepest and purest love is monogamy. And the most highest. I'm not saying that people in polygamy cannot love the same way as a monogamous relationship. Y'all, look at me just going and flowing and just going, but they're doing it because they know it's settling really truly, in a sense. And a lot of people don't want to be honest about a lot of things. Most people don't want to be lonely. Most people don't want to be, and I could go a little bit deeper in it. But if you ask me, true love and pure love is those monogamous relationships is sacred. That's sacredcy. And most of these polygamous relationships are going to turn into cults. Okay, so just being mindful of what they're getting into. There, of course, people are not going to verbally say it, Okay, but covens, people are not going to verbally say it, but they're turning, and this is spirits just flowing through me right now. They're going to turn into covens. It's polygamy stuff, covens. Okay. They're trying to break. But see, I'm going to tell y'all something. We have to be strong enough to understand what, not only just understand what's truly going on, but understand to stay true to our true values. Okay. Staying true to the values that we were taught back in the day. Okay. And they're trying to break their structure down because we're getting more powerful. We're getting more and more powerful. So these people that were so, and this is why, and I'm not against, I have nothing against the LGBTQ community, but that was a part of the agenda as well. Okay, that is a part of their agenda as well. So understanding to stay true to yourself. Okay, monogamy, one and one, becoming one, sacred. That is a sacred connection. And I'm not saying that polygamy cannot be sacred, but understand where it's going and what I'm speaking about. Okay. And I wanted to share something else, but Spirit was like, no. Okay. But those for you that are in monogamous relationships, keep it that way. Don't let someone try to come in and persuade you to be in polygamy if that's not what it's all a part of their agenda, because people in power want to have power, y'all need to truly understand what's really it's like a lot going on. Okay, it's a lot going on. Okay, just a lot going on. And so when I talk about trying to plug you back in and plugging you out, this is what they're trying to do, put you in this whirlwind, okay? Because some of you are unplugged from the matrix. A lot of you are unplugged. And so there's people trying to plug you back in. And, I don't know where that just came from, y'all. But we go and we flow and we go. So, with that being said, you guys, I love you guys so much, and I'm going to leave that message there. If you want a personal reading or anything like that, let me know. Okay, email me, all of that good stuff, guys. And with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I'm out.